Hi everyone, it's Lonnie. I'm here today to share with you my first ever altered balsa box from Michaels. I'm going to be meeting a new friend that I found on the scrapyard and also here on YouTube. Her name is Jerodelle and her YouTube name is CraftyMe83. So you guys have to check her out. We have such similar taste and style in crafting, and I'm so excited to meet her, and she's local, and we're meeting up today for lunch. So I wanted to make her something quick, not necessarily a card, and since I got some balsa boxes, I wanted to try it out. So Jerodelle loves Heidi Swapp, and so we both recently got the Sugar Chic paper pad, and that's what I used. Everything on here minus the fabric and the button are all from the Sugar Chic line. So, and this is what it looks like. Here, let me close this up. I just used the paper for a background. That's the paper pad, and Aubrey already drew on it. So, here's the balsa box again. So, inspired by Heidi Swapp, of course, I made a double layer paper bow using 2 of the sheets from the pad, and then I painted the base of the balsa box in this acrylic paint, the Craft Essentials, in the color Aqua. Yep, you want to hold that? Okay, hold that for Mommy. So I painted the base in Aqua, and then I wanted it to be shimmery, and so initially I grabbed, hold on Obs, I grabbed this color shine, and it's mint green, and it looked very close to the acrylic paint. So I didn't read the name because I really wanted to use Tropicana Teal, and these are the Heidi Swapp color shines. So I knew the name of what I wanted to use, but just from quick glancing, the mint green looked like it matched better. So I sprayed some muslin with the mint green, and it looks more blue from my camera, but it was a mint green, and it was so green, you guys, and it didn't match. So I just like rinsed it under the running water to kind of lighten it, and now the color matches the paint. See, from like the outline here, they're very close. So I'm happy with how that turned out. And then I just have these like vintage buttons in my stash, so I decided to use that one. And then the pink right here is actually just streamer crepe paper in a really cute like pale pink. And then when I had adhered the like cheetah print with the glittered teal spots, when I adhered that paper, and then the bow and everything, I misted over very, very lightly in Tropicana Teal and the Primrose colors. Very, like, I held it maybe 2 or 3 feet like in the air, and then I just kind of let it lightly mist over. So let me see if he'll grab that. Do you kind of see those little shimmer spots? You can see it more on the black spots where it misted. Okay, and then the back, I just have my information, and then I made a little flag that says my new friend Jerodelle. Oh, and then the sides, I just punched out some butterflies using my Martha Stewart punch. I didn't really want to put anything on the sides, but I didn't want her to think I was so plain, so this is the punch I used. And then I did mist over with the Primrose and the Tropicana Teal. So then, when we open it up, I decided to remove the button and the like tie that hoops over, like the original closure of the balsa, and I decided to add Velcro. So I just added some little strips of pink Velcro, and then I lined it again with a nice yellow chevron paper from the collection, from the pad, and then the banners is also, the paper is also from the stack, but I'll show you what it looks like. It's actually like designed for a layout. Let me see if I can get it. There. So you see how like the black and white stripe borders around the edge, and it's nice for a layout. But I used the black as the top of the banner. so it looks, you know, just another element to it. And then I double layered the butterflies from another sheet, and then just added some pearls. And then oh my gosh, you guys, this heat embossing of Fabulous, it took forever and it messed up so many times. So I went over and over maybe like 5 or 6 times with different embossing powders to get the look that I wanted. So initially I had used my Detail Recollections black embossing powder, and then I guess it overheated and then it just blended with the paper, and so it became flat and it just looked like I drew on it with like Sharpie, and I really didn't want that. I wanted the heat embossed like raised look. So then I went over it with of course I won't be able to find it. Oh wait, here we go. So then I decided, well, I did another layer of the black and still nothing. So then I'm like, okay, I'm totally going to mess this up, and I wanted to save it. So then I used the Stampendous, and this is, come on, focus, please. Deep Impressions, and it's transparent. And so I just wanted that to give it the dimension, and it did, but then the top part, well, the top half, like the F and the A and the B, they were still raised. It was just the LOUUS down bottom that wasn't. So I then had to go over the bottom. Like, it gave it like a grayish look when I put the Deep Impressions on the bottom part that wasn't raised anymore. It made it look gray. So I just brought my embossing powder, and as I was heating it and it was still hot, I just sprinkled more of the Detail Black on top of everything, and then I did that maybe a couple more times. So then now everything is a rich black raised color. And for the Fabulous stamp, it's also Heidi Swapp. It looks like this, and I love it. I have different words in that kind of style, and I really love it. I think it fit perfectly. If I had to do it over again, I would probably stamp it before I already adhered the paper to the Balsa box. I didn't use an acrylic block when I stamped it. I just free kind of handed it, just stamped my Versamark and then pressed it down to follow the shape of the box. And then I just tucked some more dimensional butterflies on the inside side panels, and then over everything I just kind of splattered some of the acrylic paint that I used on the outside, and also the Primrose and the Tropicana Teal. Aubrey's trying to say hi. Okay, so that is it. I think it's pretty cute. I love how it turned out. It is pretty simple on the front, with the main focus just being the bow. So I hope she likes it. I think it's more an element of surprise. Aubrey, can you move your foot, please? Okay, I think it's time to go. We're going to go meet Miss Jerodelle now. So I hope she likes it, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye. Say bye, Abs.
Bye.